What up, guys? It's the coolest canopreneur in the world, and today I just want to take the time out to. It's Sunday, so it's a chill day. You know what I mean? Still in my pajamas, and that's kind of the luxury that you get when you can work from home. So I'm here in the backyard, just chilling on the deck. I've been reading some books today and doing some self-studying and just trying to get better at at communication and creating video content and all these different things that us entrepreneurs go through. And I came across the thought of making this video because I was listening to a YouTube video from one of my mentors by the name of Chad Thompson. Some of you guys may know him, some of you do not. But for you that do not know him, I'd highly recommend that you go follow Mr. No More 9 to 5. But basically, he was talking about in one of his earlier YouTube videos from about 8 years ago, the 10 ways that people actually stay broke. And so I wanted to create this content, kind of pay homage to such key information. It's so simple, right? So simple, yet so many people still are practicing these paradigms, right? These terrible habits. And so I want to make this video just to bring awareness to you that, look, if you want something different out of life, you got to first make the decision to actually, produce different results, right? You gotta make the conscious decision to become different. All right, so we're gonna hop right into this thing. All right, with number one. All right, so reason number one as to why people stay broke is they go out and buy a new car, right? People, it happens all the time. People that work a job, right? Literally during income tax season, which is actually the only time that people who work jobs actually have money is during income tax season, right? Which is absolutely terrible, by the way. But if you get your income taxes from your job, right, at the beginning of the year, and you go out and buy a new car, right, because you're tired of that Honda, because you're tired of that Hyundai, because you're tired of that Oldsmobile, or whatever it is, right, and you say, you know what, I'm gonna go buy this Charger, I'm gonna go buy this Challenger, right? I want you to think about it in the terms of assets versus liabilities, right? And so many people go out here and put themselves in the hole with so many liabilities instead of investing in themselves, investing into skill sets like the foreign exchange market or cryptocurrencies or real estate or buying a new camera so they can make some video content, right? Or maybe you have a side business and you still work a job, but you'd rather go and put yourself in more debt, into more liabilities because you want to what? Keep up with the Joneses, right? Most people stay broke for the rest of their life because they, number one, stay at the same jobs, and number two, try to keep up with the Joneses, all right? So step number two to actually staying broke for the rest of your life is going out and buying a new home when you have no money, right? So many people, again, go and invest into cars, into new homes when they get a little money, right? And what do? They go out, they get a loan for a home, get the loan for the home that they can't even afford to pay back, right? They just have enough faith in those loans that their job is gonna eventually what? Save them, right? The job is gonna save them and somehow offer them, they're gonna get some magical raise, right? That's going to allow them to be able to pay this loan off. When in all reality, they don't even get the money that they need to pay the loan off. Now they put themselves in more debt, right? And so many people want to keep up with the Joneses and go buy a new home. So I just want to encourage you to not go buy the new car until you're ready, until your yearly income, all right, somehow becomes your monthly income. See, so many people are making $30,000 a year, $50,000 a year, and then they go out again and buy a new home. All right. Step number three is entertainment. All right. Entertainment, right? You make $30,000 a year, but you'll go to the strip club in Atlanta and blow $200 in a night, right, on strippers, instead of taking that same 200 and investing into foreign exchange classes and IM Mastery Academy and making some extra money for yourself, right? Learning how to actually multiply that $200 into $2,000 or $200,000, right? The same skill set that I'm learning and hundreds of thousands of people around the world are learning on a day-to-day basis. They invested $235, but some people would rather go to the movies, or I don't know, buy a season's pass to their favorite sports team, right? So I want to encourage you again to invest your money properly, right? You spend your money wisely. Don't go and spend more on entertainment just to, entertain yourself for long enough so that you don't have to deal with the real issues in your life, because you're coping with them through entertainment. All right. Step number 4 to staying broke, all right, for the rest of your life is getting new clothes. All right. So many people going out and buying new, you make $2,000 a month. You make $1,000 a month at your job, but you take $100 a month or $200 a month and you purchase $100 shoes, right? There's nothing wrong with shopping at TJ Maxx. There's nothing wrong with shopping at Ross. There's nothing wrong with shopping on a budget, right? Sacrificing, right? Sacrificing those things in order to get what you want. Because there's a saying, guys, that you have to do the things today that others won't do so you can have the things tomorrow that others won't have, all right? So step 4 to staying completely broke for the rest of your life is continuing to go to the mall, all right, and buying all these designers so you can do what? Keep up with the Joneses. All right. Step 5 to staying broke for the rest of your life is spending the emergency fund. So many people spend their money before they even save their money, right? Like literally, think about your job. I want you to think about the check that's coming, whether it's this Friday coming up or next Friday or the Friday that just passed, right? You've already delegated probably the money that's coming from that check. You probably already delegated to the things that you want or the things that you need, right? Or bills or whatever, right? Instead of saving 10%, right? Instead of saving a little bit of the money that you earn every month, right? Or every week or however you get paid from your job, right? You need to create an emergency fund, because if something actually happens, guys, in your life, and let's say your mom gets sick or your daughter gets sick or the dog gets sick or anything, right? You need to travel somewhere for business so you can go make more money, but you don't have the money saved. You don't have the emergency fund, right? So many people get stuck in that day-to-day life, and the reason why they can't afford to actually create an emergency fund for themselves is very simple, because they're trying to what? Keep up with the Joneses. They're trying to buy new cars, buy new homes, buy new clothes, right? Buy season passes so they can go and sit with the same broke ass people, all right, and do the same things that broke people do, all right? I told myself at the beginning of 2019 that I'm done with broke, done with doing the same stuff that the same people have been doing for hundreds and thousands of years to remain broke, all right? And I told myself I was gonna look for the keys, and I found them. And now my biggest thing that I want to do in life is to be able to share this information that I'm studying with you guys, because I believe that if you help enough people get what they want, you'll automatically get what you want, all right? Now, step number 6, we're almost done, all right? Stay with me. This is going to get real good. Step number 6 to remaining broke for the rest of your life, family, is very simple. Eating out too much. Some people go and eat all the time. I mean, literally going to Ruth's Chris and going to, all these top restaurants, right? Just going out and eating. Guys, you need to get yourself some Hot Pockets, get yourself some cereals, some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, right? Stop eating out all the time. Trying to do what? Keep up with the Joneses. Stay in your lane. Stack your emergency fund, right? There's nothing wrong with eating Rice Krispie treat. I mean, I guess Rice Krispie treats or whatever, right? There's nothing wrong with eating on a budget. There's nothing wrong with eating under your means, right? Because guess what? Eventually, you'll be able to eat above your means, because you'll have enough money saved up, right? to the point where you'll be able to afford the finer things out of life. Don't try to afford the things that are finer out of life before you can truly afford them, right? Step number 7 to staying broke for the rest of your life, all right, is loaning money to family members. Loaning money to family members. Cousin Craig calls you. Hey, I saw you got that raise. I seen you do this, right? Let me hold 10,000, cuz. Let me hold 1,000. Let me hold 100. All right? People only contact you when they see that you have the things that they want. People only hit you up when they see that you get the results, right? So don't just give your money away willy-nilly to people that, you know, didn't even care about you, right? I mean, like, I literally have family members right now that see me doing well, right? See us doing better than we were doing last year. And guess what? Now they're hitting me up. Hey, hope everything's going well. Hey, can you help me out with this? Hey, do you got anything, you know, that you could loan me? All right, can I hold something? All right, my answer is no. My answer is no. Because the same people, the same friends and family members who are now asking you for stuff, guess what? They've been watching you, and they could have joined the same path. They could have did the same thing as you, but because they don't have the faith in themselves, guess what? They want to call you and, you know, hope that you'll help them out, all right? There's nothing wrong with helping people, all right? I'm not saying that. But guys, don't give all of your money away to family and friends, all right? You're going to need that money. Step 8, all right? Going against yourself. Going against yourself, all right? The I can't mentality. Telling yourself on a day-to-day basis the things that you cannot do. I can't do this, or, you know, whatever, right? I can't afford this. You gotta get out of the scarcity mindset, and you need to develop the abundant life mindset, right? You need to develop that abundance mindset, all right, family? So stop telling yourself what you can't do and just go out there and do it. Go out there and fail fast and fail forward, all right? Step 9 to staying broke for the rest of your life is hanging out with broke people, all right? I'm a firm believer now that you are the sum total of the 5 closest friends, 5 closest people that you hang out with on a day-to-day basis, all right? So with that being said, you gotta separate to elevate. Sometimes you gotta separate yourself away from those friends, those people who just don't got nothing going on. The people who just wanna go to the club every weekend. The people who don't hit you up unless you got a section, right? Those people, right? Separate yourself, go find new friends, go find a circle of 5 people who are actually doing better than you. And eventually, you'll be encouraged and inspired enough to go out there, all right, and live your best life, all right? And then the last and final step, all right, to actually remaining broke for the rest of your life, I want you to peep this one now, all right, is trying to keep up with the Joneses, which is everything we're talking about today, right? Going to the club and thinking you need a section, right? Guys, I wanna challenge you to not go to the club every weekend, right? Only go to the club when you truly have something to celebrate, right? You know, stop trying to look your best for women who are broke, right? Stop trying to look your best for these men that are also broke, ladies, right? Stop trying to impress the people who aren't even impressed, that don't even care, right? So again, it's the coolest canopreneur in the world, and those were the 10 basic steps to remaining broke for the rest of your life. All right, guys? So again, y'all know the model. I'll see y'all at the beaches and the banks in the world, because remember, the bottom's getting way too crowded and the top got enough room for both you and I. We'll see you soon.